Do you guys know the number one outcome or the number one indicator for how children grow up to thrive, whether or not they actually do?
I thought it was the daddy in the house.
Absolutely not.
What's
Believe
that?
it or not, it is the quality of their mother's happiness.
Wow.
Wow.
Damn.
The quality of their mother's happiness is the number one indicator as to whether or not a child will grow up to thrive. Because if you have a depressed mother, if you have an anxious mother, if you have a mother with post-traumatic stress disorder who is having to disconnect from her own body, she cannot show up to nurture you. She cannot show up to support you. She cannot fully step into that space. And what she will teach you about being in relationships with other people, whether you can trust them, whether you can trust yourself, whether you can actually be committed and connected to somebody and know that they will reciprocate that to you in a healthy way. She teaches you that not through her words, but through her actions. And so what I will say to you, sis, is that you have to decide for yourself how you want your children not to just grow up in your house, but to grow up in this world. Because you are teaching them that right now through how you are living your life and showing them how life is supposed to be in this roof with this man.
Really know if this is my last time, but what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. I'm gonna have to respectfully disagree with this one. And it sounds it sounds good and it sounds kind of narcissistic. I'm gonna tell you what I mean. On one end, you're saying, if mom's happy, the kid gonna have a great outcome in life. And if mom's unhappy, the kid's gonna have a not so great outcome in life. And it's like, so basically, misery loves company. If mom's not happy, she's gonna make sure the kid gonna end up terrible or something. Like the kid has no say in how they becoming as an adult, how they become as an adult. They have no say. They can't say, you know what, my house was a little unhappy. I'm gonna make sure my house is happier. They can't do that. They can't make that decision for themselves or something. They can't say, yeah, that was bad. I'm gonna do the opposite, get a better outcome. They can't say that. Of course they can. And then, as the man said, I thought if dad was in the house, it makes the outcome better. No, all you need to be is happy. Here's the issue with that. Erasing. Happiness is fleeting. You're gonna be happy sometimes, you're gonna be sad sometimes. So life doesn't work on unlimited happiness. You get what I'm saying? So let's just be honest, that's a state of mind. You got to choose to be happy. So when people play that role of that game, what you wind up doing really is you wind up putting yourself, in a state that basically how you parent is based on your emotions. If it's a good day, I'm gonna be a good parent. If it's a bad day, I'm gonna be a bad parent. It's like, and if I have more good days, then I'm a good parent. If I have more bad days, I'm a bad parent. It's all set by your feelings. And I get, you could set an example, but at the same time, I think it sets a bad example to try to live a life of not trying to have happiness. That's not bad, but live a life where happiness is the end all be all. Like, I forgot. I used to like that little
cartoon movies, the Inside Out, when they have the kids learning about feelings for the first time, and and in the beginning it was all joy, and then she had to learn anger, she had to learn um, fear and despair. She had to have a sadness. She had to have she had to learn all of her emotions, you know, and you just had to learn to deal with all of her emotions. And when happiness is the end all be all, it's not good. It's not good. You know, it's an ideal thing, but ideally, you don't want somebody to just be happy all the time because the world isn't happy. Because when they have to, even if they are happy all the time, when they interact with the world, they're not going to know anything but, hey, you should just be happy. Don't worry, be happy. What just happened? But, let me add something to that. They're crushed when they're dealing outside of happiness. Crushed. So, you know, does mother's happiness affect her child in the house? Yeah, but the life outcomes, that's a bit of a reach. That's a bit of a reach. You know, your mom was not happy, so you just had to just drop out of college because mom's unhappy. Mom's unhappiness made me just drop out of college, made me just leave the military, made me just quit trade school. Mom unhappy, so excuse me, I didn't even attempt to get a job, and if I got it, I quit my job because mom's unhappy. That's life is just sucks because mom's unhappy, and when she's happy, I can live my life. I can really, really attack life with a vengeance. Like, life, I'm ready to live you because mom's happy now. It's like you're not a pet. You're not a pet. When mom's happy, you're happy. Now it extends from happy wife to happy life. Happy wife, happy life to happy mom. Happy kids life. Like, no, that's a bit. That's just beyond narcissistic. Really, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Because now the kid gotta, if the kid believes that, now the kid's gonna try to make mom happy. So I can have a good life. I gotta make you happy so I can have a good life. Because if I don't make you happy, my whole life is gonna be in shambles. Because the goal is to make you happy, and if you're happy, then that means my life is great. Like, stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna leave it at that, man. So you tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.
All I ask is when you lay your head on that pillow at night, I gave you everything I had.